All right, thank you. So, okay, so this session is to introduce you to advanced program RateIcon, right? So that's what we're going to do today. The advanced program is handled by RateIcon. So I will tell you what RateIcon is. Then also I'll tell you how this advanced program is structured. That's what I'm going to look into. So RateIcon is a app development company and also consultancy as well. So we do both. And of course, there are some part of the training that we do as well anyway. So, but more often as a consultancy company and web and app development. That's basically what we do. We have different clients that we consult for, and also we develop different applications for different companies. I'm going to show us a few of them anyway. So this is a quote I found it very interesting and said the road to success is dotted with many empty parking spaces. Yeah. So why I put this particular quote there is because you guys are finishing one program now, and you might be tempting to say, I need to rest. And the internship is really, really intense. I can go on with another program. To be honest, restfully so. You might be tired, you might be, yeah. So it's that those are the temptations. So you want to park, you want to have rest. So sometimes it's difficult to gain a momentum if you already lost it. So, and since you already gained that momentum, so you just need to carry on. I would just encourage you to carry on rather than having to wait. So if you wait and say, I'm going to start, I have a lot of people that say, oh, okay, let me wait and I'll start the advance maybe in a few months or or years. Sometimes never happen. But some of them will come back and say, okay, I'm ready to start now. We say, no, we don't normally take intention advance in the middle of the month. We always take it at the end of the internship, actually. And one thing that I also do is like I give preference to people that finish in internship. There are a lot of people already on the waiting list for the advance right now because they didn't join at the right time that their mates wanted to join. And I've told them, one, it depends on if I've got spaces from the internship, right? Because this internship, there's a lot of people, actually, as you can see, almost 100 people. We've never done this before. And in the advance, is only 15 to 20 people, actually. So I always give it to, first come, first serve anyway. So if you are really interested, don't wait, don't park. That's what I really want to tell you. Sometimes it might be tempting to say, oh, let me wait a bit. So it's just don't give in to those temptations. So if you're really interested, just carry on, right? Don't wait anyway. So okay. So yeah, with RateIcon, we partner with Blue Sky. As you know, Blue Sky is a charity organization and also doing training. So we provide most of the training that you see on Blue Sky being done from RateIcon on Prep Major, actually. So because of that, we are able to provide discounted training to Blue Sky as a charity organization. So that's how these two companies actually work anyway. So within that also there are other companies that I've been fortunate to be part of, and so one of them is Giftreach. So if you go to giftreach.com, you will see is a green initiative application, so which was founded around 2011, right? So this application has really, really gained ground. Over 220,000 people, 220,000 people are using the application. Is a big one anyway. So, which is one of the applications. If you are fortunate, you might be working with this application. So every time we kind of, I think we're now in the fourth phase, right? Because the fourth version, if I may call it that way, of Giftreach anyway. So the first version, kind of developed, and also the second version was also subcontracted, and third version with another, So I think we're in the fifth version now, and So yeah, another one there, you also be working with the Reticon big company, right? So yeah, in most cases you would be working as a consultant as well, providing training. So the training is only if you started to work, and yeah, so of course we do advise on recruitment as well. And yeah, so if you are struggling with any part of your recruitment cycle, we can support you in that aspect as well. Another company that you also see within the blue sky, within the Reticon is Synergy 20. Synergy 20 is a property investment company with a portfolio of around 1.6 million, right, of different property in the UK. So I'm also fortunate to be part of that. So yeah, and so around 2020, yeah, so this company was formed. It was we actually raised over £500,000 US pound, £500,000 to kind of invest in different properties. So this is some teams are also working on this particular property investment applications as we go along. I think they call themselves Ritum. And so this is another one. So there are different projects that we also have in Reticon Advanced. So I think this will resonate with you because you worked on this before. It doesn't need any introduction. MentorSkid. MentorSkid is one of our applications developed by developers within advanced team. Okay. Another one that you also familiar with is Chatterns, actually. That because you guys already use it as well, is kind of like answering questions and blogging application. So which you also know is another application from Reticon Advanced Team as well. So we also have Property Rate, which is another application for property let and sales. Yeah. So that's another application that we actually developed for another client as well. So JobsKit is another application which we developed for job application. So it's basically recruitment and the likes anyway. But having said that, so now we now have a new application out there, which is currently being developed. Is a AI empower revolutionary application. It's got an app, it's got a website, and yeah, so it's actually kind of there's some teams already working on that right now. It's in the pipeline, so we will run for like 6 months before we release this particular one. So this one actually empower AI. So if you want to apply for a job, basically you apply for a job based on your profile, right? Based on who you are, and recruiter will also kind of employ based on the profile of a particular user. But those profile are kind of profiled by AI. So the AI looks at different people and also profile them and say this person is for this particular. Is a very challenging project because there are a lot of moving area and that you have to profile people, and also the jobs as well, and also the interview is done by AI, and also the job. Yeah, there are a lot of, to be honest, really interesting. So and this is still going anyway. So yeah. And yeah, so that is in terms of the project is really an interesting place for you to be. So in terms of structure, so we do interview preps. I think every twice in a week, twice in a month actually, right? So and also CV reviews as well. We also do CV reviews, and of course, if you're going to be there, right, you'll be seen more often telling you about job application. Have you applied when you have? So it's gonna be that. I think this year we've been so because I did a quick what's it called? Pet talk. It's not even pet talk. I think it's realistic actually, because I so much believe in this particular year. And I told the team that, this particular year is very, very I think that a lot of things are going to happen this year. A lot of people are going to get jobs. And for the beginning of this year, we've been having like every week, people have been sharing their testimony about new jobs. So I'm really, really, really encouraged for that. And also, not only that you get jobs, even when you get your job, there's help, right? So it just removed that pressure because some people are scared of getting the job because they don't know how they are going to cope after they've got the job. So even if after you got the job, there are a lot of people that will be supporting you, checking on you, even if you are hooked or if you are there's something that you think, I don't get this at work. So of course, that's what the platform is for. So you can actually share and people will be able to help you. So yeah, like I said, it's a follow-on program, yeah, with a consultancy company. So, Rich Icon, yeah. So it's only for those that finish the internship. We don't take people outside, right? We don't take people outside at all. So, because the reason being the fact that we know people within Blue Sky internship, you've gone through this 3 months of rigorous training, and now it's time to work, right? So we do some coaching, we do some training, but they are targeted. We won't now be talking about gathering requirements. We won't talking about how to write test cases. We'll not be talking about how to do Azure DevOps or something like that. We won't be talking about that. We'll be talking about how you would use it, right? You would be using it actually. So that's what you're going to do. So it's a lifetime coaching and mentoring. So and I put that asterisk. I'll tell you why. So because that's very, very important. So you'll be on the platform until you get a job, and that also is asterisk. I'll tell you that as well. So, and you have opportunity to become a mentor when you get a job or trainer. So, and it's so interesting to let you know that, I think it's maybe only one or two mentors and are not in advance. Virtually every mentor of your body are in advance. So that's and they gone through the internship before. Most of them are sitting where you are sitting here, maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And there are also a few of them that I have trained almost 15 years ago as well. So some of them 12 years ago that are trainers because they've actually got jobs and they then come back to say, oh, I want to be part of what you are doing, Deji, which I think is really, really laudable. So you also could be that as well if you something that you say, oh, I like what this mentor. And some of the mentors also were only here for like 2 years. So and you can see what they've done, right? So you can take motivation from them as well. Then the asterisk that I was talking about is if you pass the 3 months months of probation. So what's going to happen contractually, right? We're going to have 3 months to kind of retrain you, get you jobs. But within 3 months, some people will get their jobs anyway. And if you decide to say, oh, I've got my job, I want to go, that's okay. It's fine. You can leave. And some people will do that as well. After they got their first job, they will leave. And some people might also, even after they got the job done, might also want to stay as well. That also is fun. And like it's a journey. Within 3 months, you might not get the job. All right. We won't chase you away. But what we'll not do is to reappraise, right? To see why did you not get the job? Have you been doing what you need to do? Now, that is the probation to measure your performance, to measure what is the issue. If it's not by your doing, it's just maybe you haven't been lucky or you are doing everything possible and you haven't got the job, we'll still keep you, right? So that's the purpose of the star, so that we'll keep you'll be on the platform until you get a job. As long as you are applying, you are doing the job, you are putting your effort, you are doing whatever you need. So the platform, the main platform, purpose of the platform is to get to the job. But of course, we won't do the interview with you. So you have to do the job. That's where we put that. So if you are going for interview, I will appraise it actually. So for instance, if you are applying and you are not getting interviews, we'll look at your CV, right? Maybe your CV is not really strong enough. So if you are actually getting you are getting the interviews and you're not getting the job, it means what exactly are you saying at the interview? We'll look at your interview prep anyway. So those are the metrics anyway. So there are a lot of people, like I said, all the mentors are on the platform. So it's an avenue to get trained again, right? And become a body. And also not only that, you have opportunity to help others. And that in itself is fulfilling, to be honest. It's really, really fulfilling when someone now calls you to say, oh, James, John, Tosin, I just got a job because of you. You know how fulfilling it's going to be like. So you did not only help one person, you help a generation. That's what Zeka. And that's the reason I'm doing this anyway, because anytime people someone calls me and say, Deji, I just got a job. And I said, whoa, that's good. Because the person now would be able to cater for his family, maybe do something. Yeah, so it's really, really good anyway. So, okay. So, yeah, I've mentioned this anyway. So, yeah, all the mentors, all the bodies, and some of the interns also are in advance. So, virtually, I think it's only one mentor that is not in advance. Not that it's not in advance, he couldn't commit to it, but it was also part of advance before. All the bodies are in advance. So also you have opportunity to also enter into developers program. So most of the developers that you assign to you, some of them are my senior developers, some of them are developers in training. They just come in as a maybe QA, BA. The reason some of them are there is not for them to become a developer, it's for them to know how developers reason, how developer talk. Also, when they go for an interview, they might be looking for a technical scrum master. So with that, they will be able to, okay, yeah. And they can say, oh, I've also done a bit of development before. So, and it's really, really good on their profile as well. And also when they'll be able to also have interactions with the development team. So yeah, in nutshell, so what we're going to do for you, we allocate you to a development team, right? You would be developing, sorry, that's I'll just put leave that one. That's a typo. You will be developing some applications, right? So you will not be and because initially I put and but eventually some teams have got more than one applications application that they develop. So and you will learn new tools. There are a lot of tools to learn actually. So there will be a lot of them that we're going to give to you. So it's basically on the ongoing training. And one thing that you will not put money on is the network of professionals, right? We've got a lot of professionals that you can actually tap from, actually, people that have gone through the road that you are trying to go through. So you can learn from them, you can ask them questions. How did you do it? What can I do? Do you get now? So sometimes having to hear from them, having to get that mentoring from them directly is also good. One thing, right? So some of you, because this is not free actually, and you got opportunity to recoup your money back as well. So which means that, for instance, if you refer people into internship, if you're in advance, you get 20%. Which means that if you refer one person, right, you get £120, right? So even if you refer 5 people, you've already got your money back anyway. So basically, you have opportunity to kind of also get some money from the program as well. So this is the application process. You just go to that website. If you go to courses.prepmedia.com, right, that's another thing. You can see advance on there. So I know I've given some people discounts, okay? So if I've given you discount, right, so you can use that discount code. If you already got 10%, just type 10% off as a discount, then it will remove 10% from the amount. If you already got 20%, just type 20%. So yes, so that is a discount code. Unfortunately, right, so that you can get skin in the game, right? The maximum discount that you can get is 50%. Let me say that. The maximum that you can get is 50%. So at least I think that is still okay. It's more almost £300 off from there anyway. So okay. And that is it anyway. Any question? Any question?
Hello, Deji. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to know for some of us that have some discounted points, like me that used to do I'm already laughing at myself. Like me that used to be the timekeeper. You said it the other time that there's discount for me for advance if I want to come into advanced class. I don't know who do I meet to actually know what's the weight of my discounts.
Okay. That means you've not been following the instruction adequately, right? Every time I give discount, right, I tell people to fill a form, right?
Yes, Tolu used to send a form and I
Okay.
filled them.
All right. If you
But
have filled it, right, I will look into that. I will let the team to let. Sometimes I think you also need to be keeping stock of this thing. It's money, right? So because yeah, even 10% is £60. You can't keep £60 and say I don't know where it is. Do you get it now? You should be keeping stock of it. But if you can speak to Olawumi can help you check. Yeah.
okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. That might also come at a cost, but I'll let
Everything
all
is
right. Any
close.
other any other question? That's just joking anyway, but any other questions? Okay, all right, cool. I'm going to stop sharing now. Okay,
I
Bjorn.
have it. Sorry, my question is not regarding the advance. That's clear for me. I just want to ask about the certification. I guess you said you're going to talk about it today. I don't know.
Okay, all right. So I'll come back to you directly, okay, if that's fine. Yeah.
I think
All right, cool. Daniel.
Sorry, everybody should be able to benefit from it, Deji, please.
Okay, all right. So I'll let you guys know on the chat. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Okay,
Good
Daniel.
evening.
Yeah.
Yes, good evening. So, I just want to, I think I have 2 or 3 questions. I just want to inquire, first of all, the advanced class, is it immediately after the internship, this 3 month internship? Then, number two, for someone like me, we're actually two doing the course at once. So that's for me and my wife. And so I just want to confirm, are there still installments or it's just one-time payment?
Okay.
So I
All right.
think those are just 2 questions.
Okay. Yeah. So at the beginning of the what's it called? The slide, right? Maybe you're not around. I mentioned about momentum, right? Sometimes when you start something, right, and you stop, sometimes it's difficult for you to restart again. And that's the law of inertia, right? So it's very, very important for us as we've entered the cruise, right, to continue on the cruise, right? So, and it's going to be immediately, right? So we might take maybe a few weeks off, right? I'll tell you something. It's not going to be like, yeah, now, okay, we are now in advance, and then it's going to be bang, bang, bang. No. So what's going to happen? There will be cooling period, right? But you will be in advance. So the first three, okay, maybe I didn't even say this, very, very important. So when you get into advance, you also have opportunity to go back into the internship, right? So to go back into the internship as a body, right? So that will be your cooling period, right? So we will put you on in a team, right? We'll put you in a team, and your team, the BAs will be working, right? Because the BA will be gathering requirements for that particular team. At that point, you would not be doing a lot, right? It will be a bit easy for you, to be honest. So you go back to the internship as a body, right? Which is another opportunity for you, of course, as internship is 600. So it's basically you going back again to go and learn something that was not clear to you before. We will now be clear now anyway because of that. So yeah, it's going to be immediately. And now in terms of payment, yeah, you can pay instrumentally over 3 months, right? So that is also available. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, no worries. Okay, Juliet, please.
Hello, good evening, Deji. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening.
I've got two questions. So one of them is a funny one. So you said that the maximum discount we can have is 50%. So does that mean that some of us that have more than 50, we forfeit the rest, or I would have to pay 300?
Yeah, I know someone will ask this question.
Because
It always come at that. But
yeah,
yeah. Unfortunately, because one way or the other, I've given some people 100% before, right? But what happens is like eventually, because they are not committed. Again, do you get it now? So I'd rather get someone to put the money down. Do you get it now? Yeah. So even sometimes I've given some people some part of their money back. Do you get it now? So, but I really want to make sure that everybody is committed. You've put, in essence now, I'm putting 300 down. You're putting 300 down for the training. Exactly. So that's it anyway. Yeah.
okay, that's fine. And my other question is, so if we do want to go into advance, what is the process? Who do we speak to? Would there be an application form that will come out at the end of the internship? Or so basically, how do we proceed with the application process? Thank you.
Okay. All right. So that is the page I shared a moment ago. I'm going to put the link. You just if you go to courses.prepmajor.com, the same site that you used to register for the internship, right? You can use the same thing as well. So I'm going to put that in there. So that is a link, right, for the advance. You just go in there. So what you just need to do now is to use the voucher, right? So if you already have 50%, just put 50% off. That will remove the 50% from the amount, and then you pay the 300. Yeah. Is that okay? Juliet?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
All right, cool. All right. Angela, please.
Good evening, Deji. Good evening, everyone. I think you've answered my question, but what I wanted to ask was that if we will be meeting Mondays to Friday evenings as well. That's the question I have to ask.
Yeah. So I think this is one thing that I've actually discussed with the advanced team. Yeah. So within advanced team, we do less of meetings weekdays, right? Because as you know, some of the advanced, even nearly, so advanced teams are in the internship, right? We have a big team. We have almost like 5 different teams, right? So what happens is like a team would support the internship and another team will go and rest. Do you get it now? So we always rotate like that anyway. So, so you'll be meeting at least maybe once in a week, right? For maybe your retro, your ceremony anyway. So you don't do daily stand-up every day. I've told them, because that's the reason we don't take people outside. And I've told them, I said, the reason we will not do that is like, I know that everyone that's coming from internship already knows what is daily stand-up, how it should be done. So instead of meeting daily for daily stand-up, you only send your report. So you only send your daily stand-up through using the channel. We use Teams anyway. We are even going to start using Slack in a moment anyway. So yeah, so you will send your daily stand-up there. So you don't need to meet daily. So, but of course, we meet on Sundays, on Saturdays rather, where we do the training and the interview prep and other things. Yeah. Also, you give report about your projects and development and everything. So, yeah.
All right,
Is that
thank
okay?
you. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. No worries, Angel. So, Izu, please.
Yes. Sorry, Deji, my question is, if you are in the advanced, are you going to stick with what you're currently doing in the internship?
Okay. That's a good question. Okay. So because advanced, like I said, we won't start teaching you quality assurance. Let's say Izu, you're a BA now. You now thought, no, I'm tired of BA. I want to do QA, right? Of course, because you work within the team, you know something that the QAs are doing, right? So, but you don't know everything, right? So you'll be dragging your team back. Do you get it now? In that instance, what we do for people is like, okay, we will give you 3 months, right, to go back into the internship, but at a discount. Do you get it now? You go back into the internship and go and learn about QA. Then you come back into the advanced to do a QA. But of course, during that time, you will still be doing your BA, right, within the advanced, while you are learning to become a QA. So when you finish that within the internship, then you will start doing a QA role. Did you get that? Is it?
Yeah, I get basically what you're saying is to do that, you would have to pay as an intern the discounted
Yeah,
rate.
that's true. Yeah, because you need because it's
That
a
will,
different thing. Yeah.
but that would that be up to the person, or you assess the person and put them where you intend them to be?
Okay, someone is telling me now it's 9:30. So okay, I didn't get the last one. Do I need to assess the person? Right.
I mean, like the switch, is it you that is it the team that recommends, okay, well, why don't you go and do this instead since you're struggling on the other side? Or is it
Okay.
up to the person to?
All right. That one, the person can come and say, I want to switch, right? But in some cases, I've also recommended as well. And some mentors also could recommend to say, oh, I think even not even the person is struggling. It could be a case when they see that, oh, this person has got this quality, right? And you could do well in this place. Do you get now? I still spoke to someone today, right? And I said, you're a BA and you're technical. Why not do a QA? That is just a question. Do you get it now? Yeah. So, and the person will start thinking about it. Yeah. So, and then the process is like, okay, if the person wants to become a QA, then you go and learn to become a BA, a QA. And the best place to learn that is in the internship. Yeah. Okay, my time is up. They are telling me my time is up. Anyway, thank you. So I think that is it. Yeah. We go to the okay, thank you. If you go to the home page, right, courses.prepmajor.com, right? So if you just scroll down, you will see advanced program. Anyway, you can click on it, or you can as well use the link that I sent as well. Okay, so and then click on get course. So once you click on that, so yeah, so it's already there. So okay, so then coupon code, okay? You can use the coupon code 10% off, apply the coupon, okay? And you can see the amount will be removed, okay? And let's say, yeah, if you have the 50%, right, it's just a matter of removing 5, yeah, and yeah, 50% off. So that removes the, yeah, 300. So then you go into checkout. So once you feed your details, then you can come here and the total is, yeah, you can see the coupon is applied. So the amount that you need to pay is £300 anyway. So you can then pay using PayPal installment, okay? Or you can pay, yes, you can see pay, yeah, paying for installments, £45 in four times. So that's another thing. Or yeah. Or you could use direct debit anyway. So yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Deji. Some of
No
us
worries.
don't know actually the total of what we got as.
Okay. Send a text to allow me can help you check it anyway. So you can, yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.